looking for a guy the first day of high school is not gonna get you anywhere. I promise you. Teacher don't tell you play basketball by choice. Don't nothing go on in our, especially in our school, for them to be giving anything other than 100s. That don't make no sense.
Saying, like, how are you even grading me? You don't even know what, like, you're not even doing anything.
All of our friends, we all had the same.
Just hold on. Mr. Johnson, I know the answer. Mr. Johnson, I don't know the answer. Mrs. Tevin, like, shut up. Miss Pigman. So just don't focus on a guy. And men, don't focus on. And if you're a freshman boy, especially, like, already, you're still getting there. So. Just chill. Like, just chill.
I know a lot of, like I said, just girls in general want to be a cheerleader so bad. Especially once you hear about high school.
What?
Oh my God, I want to be a cheerleader.
What?
What do you mean?
They put it in all these movies. Now you think you're the best in popping because you're a cheerleader?
It's not that serious.
Are you serious?
I promise.
Oh, don't skip class.
What's good, YouTube? It's your Kmart.
Come
And ThePaultwinz back again with another video. As you can see by that title, we are doing freshman advice
video. So we're gonna be giving all of y'all some advice.
Anyways, alright, y'all. It's gonna be everything: clubs, sports, friends, like all the mumbo jumbo, whatever. Alright, yeah. Relationships, everything. We're definitely gonna start off with relationships because we know y'all fiending to have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever.
That's gonna be a high school freshman advice video. Because I don't think our subscribers are that young.
I mean, it could be middle school, high school. It can even be a college freshman. It's all kind of the same. If I'm being honest, like the rules still apply, just adjust a little bit. You know.
Guys,
besides, this is coming from seniors, so
I've been doing castor oil. Oh yeah, we are seniors.
Why she said we are like she didn't know this?
I forgot. But anyways, I've been putting castor oil on my eyes because I got my lash extensions and they ripped my eyelashes out.
So did they care about that?
Kima, please. Listen, be quiet. So my eyelashes and I think it's ruining my life. We already got y'all. I think it's ruining my vision right now. Oh my God, everything, all my peripheral vision is blurry. Like, I can't see. And everything's turned out white. Like, that's serious. I think it's real. What am I saying? She didn't have a right to say. You have to go take off the eyelash extensions. Oh, we got my eyes and more bigger than they were. This is my big glass. Come on, can we start the video or are you not ready? Okay, so what are we going to talk about first?
Anyways, so a lot of y'all want to know about relationships because I know y'all going. First of all, we was there for middle school and high school. And we're going to be doing the same thing for college because we're going into college next year. It's certainly going to be in a year that we're going into college. And y'all all want to get into relationships when y'all first get there. We get it. We was doing the same thing. When I went into middle school, I'm like, where's that? When I got into high school, I'm like, where they at? And I got them. And I got them, still get them. You know, but it's just me and my man. Anyways, and I mean, it's forever me and my man. But like, I'm saying you going into a little environment for real. You really want to, you looking for the new people, especially people.
Yeah, no, I feel that when you're in a new environment, you want to just see like if it's a job. Shut up. If it's a new job, if it's a new like summer, it don't even gotta be school, like, but especially school because you're gonna be around them people all the time. You're gonna want to look for people.
Exactly.
Be like,
yo, for 4 years, you want somebody different. Like unless if like I said, I'm going into college with my boyfriend. I know that done deal. And if not, you know, stuff happens. Like everybody knows, nobody's delusional over here. Just a little.
Look at how
especially her. But like real stuff, like you going in there for a new experience. I know you're worried about relationships. Everybody wants to find love. That's done deal. Like whether or not like you wasn't in good relationships before, everybody wants to find love, and that's real. Especially going into high school and college, you definitely look for that. Middle school, I mean, you do it because we did it, but it's not really. Let's just be real. 99% of the time, it ain't gonna last. So just don't waste your time.
Yeah, you know? If you're a freshman now, and like, then obviously this video is specifically for you. But anybody can watch this video. But I'm just saying, like, especially females, I feel like they just, the second they see someone look good, it's just like,
I want to go after them. Like I said, we done it, so we don't judge it.
Kima, please. I'm just saying, like, no, but like really, especially the females, it's like y'all just want to go after it so quickly, and that's the first thing you're worried about.
I'm more knows firsthand, so.
But I'm just saying, like, if you don't get yourself caught up in that from the beginning, you're never gonna deal with, like, you're never gonna have to really deal with it in the end. Like, if you're already starting off with a boy, me too. I feel like we look like fat, and like we're so small, guys. Look at us, like we're small. Anyways, I'm just saying,
just stop looking for the guys.
if you start off with a guy, and even if y'all break up, you're gonna keep on trying to find somebody new. So just
Stop.
Really focus on
Just stop.
school. And I'm so serious, especially if you know you're smart. Like some people are just. I'm not gonna say some people are smart, but even my teacher was telling me like some people just aren't good at school. Like
yeah, some of y'all
they're not
I
motivated.
mean, not say dumb, but like
yeah, it's not
like
dumb, but
like I hate using those type of words, but then people get like offended. It's a word for a reason. Some people are stupid, some people are dumb, but the only reason you are is because you don't apply yourself. You're not trying, and some people just truly don't understand, and that's okay. Like you could turn that around, but don't waste your time and try not turning it around by focusing on relationships or friends in general. Like everybody, you need to have at least. Not you need. Let me not say that. You're gonna have at least 3, maybe 4 friends if you're lucky throughout the whole rest of your life. And most people want it to be like people that you know in all your life. No, why would you want? I mean, if you know that person for a long time and they are good to you, yeah, I would love for them to stay in my life. But you can find new people throughout all of your life. So one thing I will say is don't look for friends, but let them come to you. And don't be so tight-knit that you're so close with all the people that you've been close with for mad long in your life. Like, you going, especially, this is a freshman advice for all freshmen, right? But especially for, this is, like, directed towards high school freshmen. So you on earth for what, like 13 years at this point? Like, the 13, maybe 14 years. So, honey, like, sir, you can find other people in your life, and I'm sure if these people are good to you,
mad time.
yeah.
If you already have a little boo from middle school, then good for you. But and if you want to stay with them, no, we're not trying to
Like, don't break
promote
up with
like
them,
y'all,
especially if y'all good, but
right. Don't break up, but at the same
don't
time,
go looking.
especially if y'all aren't in the same school anymore, I feel like I'm not gonna tell you to break up with them. I'm saying to like now is really a time to like lock in, like do you in high school, like, but focusing on school.
Because I can tell you firsthand, looking for a guy the first day of high school is not gonna get you anywhere. I promise you, it'll bring you pain, like, and. It's just, I don't even want to get into it for real, but trust me, don't do that.
If you want to date, everybody says don't date in school. It's hard not to date when you're in school. Like, why can't you?
Try not to, but at the same time, I feel like you're going to have the same problem regardless. If the person goes to your school and they have break up, yes, that's going to be hard for you. But even if you break up regardless, I guess not seeing the person helps, but at the same time, you're still going to miss him or her, so that doesn't matter.
I'm saying.
I don't think that really matters, but
yeah, a lot
if
of
you
people
find somebody
use
outside,
that don't date at your school. Right now is the only time I'm not dating somebody at my school. Like, it's weird not dating somebody. Like, you're never gonna see the person.
You're not gonna see them.
And especially if you are younger, I'm sure. Well, if your parents let you do whatever you want,
do whatever you want.
That's
but that's gonna be
a whole nother video.
We've had social media relationships and they're not cute at all. Just the texting on Snap, the texting on the FaceTiming. That's not cute at all. I dated one person that didn't go to my school, just one, and it didn't last at all.
I'm just saying, yeah, that's not gonna last. So we're
in school, out of school. You don't have to date. Is there a reason you're doing the side eye, or?
Because I kept on repeating myself like 5 times.
You repeated yourself?
Yeah, it sounds like I guess what we're trying to say.
Well, am I cutting you off?
Yeah, it's like I was like, she really. But no, because I want to get off this topic because I don't want to talk about this all the time. But what really is trying to say is like either or isn't like the best option. So just don't focus on a guy, and men don't focus on. And if you're a freshman boy, especially, like already you're still getting there. So just chill, like just chill.
And we know a lot of y'all think about sex. And we just gonna put it out there. Should I cut you off again, or should I not be talking about sex?
I'm just saying, I just don't think like a freshman would even be thinking about that, and I feel like
that's in our generation and the generation below us, they're 4 years younger.
We're just gonna put it like this: don't have sex. Period.
We're
just gonna leave it at that.
Don't have sex.
You don't have to. It's like, I guess her point, like, you don't have to fall behind your friends for little stuff, especially getting peer pressure into stuff. And in high school, it's just because everybody doing this, everybody doing that. You don't gotta do it. We're gonna get all the bad ones out the way. Don't sex. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't do none of that. We got all that out the way, and I'm just gonna say it now. Don't use your friends as an excuse, like my friend's doing this, to want to do it too. Especially if a day in life you never thought about it. Then why are they the reason now that you wanna do what you wanna do?
And I know peer pressure is a lot, because I feel like a lot of people suffer from that, but if you really anti whatever, don't do it. Because you see your friends doing now what it look cool. Like, that don't really matter. Especially if a part of you does it. And I mind you, you could be finding yourself. There's nothing wrong with smoking or drinking. I feel like smoking, drinking, sex, whatever. Just do it because you want to. If you're doing it because of somebody else, then there's no point in really doing it. Especially if you're coming back to it, you've done it already, and now it's like, I shouldn't have done it. Well, you didn't do it for yourself, so now you regret doing it. So what's the point of doing it in the first place? There was no point.
So now back to the real school stuff, because I want to get off all that. Like, real advice for school, especially going inside school, you're gonna feel, I feel like a lot of people want to find their little clique and stuff like that. I don't even know how that started. Like, you're in this group, you're in that group, you're in that group. I'm gonna just say, like, and I feel like a lot of people are embarrassed to be the one kid that's just smart, that always answers the questions, that's like, you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want to be that kid, but like, why not? Like, in the long run, you're gonna wish you was. So I feel like just get it done now. Like, be that.
But here's what we say. At the same token, you both know that one person that always raise their hand that got to answer every question, and that annoys us both. Now, see, if you know all the questions, don't be embarrassed to be smart, but don't overdo it. Like, don't nobody want to hear you. I know the answer, Mr. Johnson. I know the answer, Mr. Johnson. I know the answer, Mrs. Tevin. Like, shut up,
Miss Pigman.
Like, nobody, like, honestly, if you're doing it to impress other people, then now everybody else is getting secondhand embarrassment. You might not be embarrassed, good for you. Everybody else is getting secondhand embarrassment, because shut up. But if you're smart, don't be scared to show off your smarts. But if you're doing it to impress everybody else,
I feel like people that that's how in 10th grade and math, especially 10th grade math now, I'm always raising my hand, so like in my math class, just like the same couple of people raised their hand, and that was this year, but in 10th grade, I swear, especially with my friend, I feel like they was just always looking at me like, damn, another one?
Yeah. But at the same time, I also do that too, because when the teachers are asking a question and nobody answers, it's like, so I really gotta raise my hand again because nobody's gonna answer.
Exactly. And even
like,
sometimes
I'll
be waiting, I'm like, damn, I'll answer like 10 questions in a row already. Like, but should I make 11?
But if you know it, don't be afraid. Like, don't ever be afraid to know. But also, don't overdo it. Like, you don't have to.
You could just.
And we saying that to each other. Like, relax. Like, you don't gotta know everything. And if you know it, you get it right on the test. You don't need to hear that you know it, because if you've been answering so many questions to the point where you're thinking to yourself, "Am I doing too much?" Then you're doing too much. You'll get it right on the test, and the teacher knows that you're smart. So just leave it at that. Right. Everybody else don't even know that you're smart. The teacher knows, and if you got good grades, then that's good. You don't need to do too much, but don't be embarrassed either. There's really, like, it's a two-way street, but at the same time, what we really will say is don't be embarrassed, because if you really are a smart kid, I'm not saying showing it off is a bad thing, but at the same time, who are you trying to impress? We come here to be smart. Why would you try to, like, impress everybody else by being one of the smartest? That don't make no sense.
Especially, I'm gonna just say it like this, and I don't even mean to sound rude, but teachers, adults love to say this, especially in middle school. So now that you're in high school, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. In middle school, just give it a try, or elementary, try even if you don't know. That sounds ridiculous. Yeah. Why am I trying if I don't know? Right. If here and there, like, if you really feeling that you got it right, or like that you're about to get the correct answer, I guess, but I feel like teachers will say that, and now everybody raising their hands. You don't know what she's talking about, so why are you raising your hand? You know, and it'd be that one kid that don't know nothing but, like, put your hand down, like, and I'll be like, here he go, here she go, you're about to get it wrong. Like, it just sounds ridiculous. Like, if you don't, like, it will sound like we're giving the wrong advice, but if you don't know, don't act like you do. Like, I wouldn't. And then at that, especially from being a freshman now, that's what everybody's gonna remember you by. That now I'm in class with her again. I'm in class with him again. He the one that don't know nothing, but always wanna act like he knows something. Mm. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, I just remember thinking, like, there will be times when I'm just me and Keem are really the smartest. Like, no, we're not like the smartest in the school, but we really are the smart. So I'm just saying, and it will just be times, especially in middle school, I'm just so shy. Like, I was so shy, and like there would be times the teacher would ask, and it would,
So I really can't see.
It's bad. It really is bad. But the teacher would be like, all the teachers all love picking on shy kids. So I feel like just pretend, fake it till you make it. I'm gonna just say that. But see this, especially this one teacher always be like, "Oh, Kimura, you want to answer? Kimura, this," and I would always have the correct answer, but because I thought I was wrong, I decided not to answer. And that's so annoying, and because it makes you mad.
That's the worst thing.
And that would happen to me all the time, and I'm just like, why didn't I just answer? Especially at this point, I'm learning that I'm gonna be correct either way because I'm that girl, but I never did because I was so shy. So I feel like definitely if you feel like you have the correct answer, do what you gotta do. But if you don't know, just don't know. Like, you don't gotta pretend.
Yeah.
That's
just to make the teacher happy or something. Right. Like, no.
They gonna get annoyed with you too. Like, keep your hand down. Doing a little bit too much.
You're just doing a little bit too much.
Talking, sit down. You're doing a little bit too much.
It's alright. Like, you don't gotta know everything, and if you don't know everything, you don't know everything. So relax.
I got it, bro. If you got AirPods, I'm sorry. I just have to ask. Keep your AirPods. Don't keep them in.
What are you gonna say?
I was about to say keep them on you, just for when you just need a moment. So
don't keep them in.
If you in high school, you know you can't have your AirPods. People still do those.
If you can't, then alright, don't annoy nobody. But
if you obviously not out of school, I don't even want people in that school watching this, but whatever. If you're, I want to know if y'all school got the rule like don't have the AirPods in, don't have the phones out,
don't have the
hats and hoods. That's what I want to know if y'all really have that. I remember I was so upset one day and I was just crying. I don't know what was going on, but my hood was on because it don't talk to me. Like, that's what it was giving. I was late to class every period. It was just a bad day. I don't even remember what was going on. But there was this one teacher who, like, I walked past her to get to the bathroom because I had to walk in. And I guess she saw me. At first, she left it alone. And she's a cool teacher. I see her every now and then. She's real nice. But now I'm walking back out. And, like, obviously, she's still trying to do her job and not do too much. So I'm walking by, and she was like, "Hey, like, you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I can tell you're not really in it, but can you please take your hood off?"
No.
And I was just like, I was just looking back at her, and I was just like, and then she's still looking at me, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I don't know how to keep my hood on. Like, I think they think we keep like our AirPods on it or something. Like, that's so stupid.
A lot of people with the wires now, and now it's even easier to hide AirPods.
So with
the wires, you
that was lit.
Like this. So
don't do that.
I can understand that the hats you kind of resulted. Riley told me at first resulted in gangs, so now people don't let them wear hats because of like gang violence and stuff. But that don't really matter.
The new rules y'all school be coming up with, like,
that doesn't really like matter. Before y'all come for me, because I love when y'all twist my words, y'all love doing that. I wasn't saying gang violence doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't correlate with wearing a hat or a hood. Like, if I'm wearing blue, red, black, and that's a hat, hood, or whatever, you're gonna correlate it to a gang. That doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm just saying it doesn't really make sense. Like, you can't put two and two together. You know what I'm saying? And technically, whenever I wore a hat for like a good week or two straight, and nobody told me nothing.
So what is this
The only
rule?
person that told me something was my cosmetology teacher, and they got to think about professionalism. And if I'm being honest, in my job, I wouldn't wear a hat if I couldn't. So I guess
not too much.
But anyway, yes, okay, we'll get off of school and whatever. Join a club.
But you should, because I feel, especially as a freshman, then like you're new to the school. Now you're gonna make friends, especially if you're shy. That's the best way to meet a group of people. I'm not gonna say make friends. You'll see along the line. But yeah, getting in like cheerleading. I mean, if you want to, I feel like that's just so typical. Every girl just want to be a cheerleader.
And don't do it for your boyfriend either.
Because your boyfriend's on the football team, the basketball team. That looks retarded.
That's retarded.
Do you even know how to do tricks?
Like, you want to have number 4 right here in your cheek, and you can't even support him.
Like, you really want to move upon. I feel like,
oh my god, I'm here for number 10. You here for number 10? Let number 10 let you know you here for him. And you can't even do a trick. You can barely scream out loud, "Hey, number 10. Don't become a cheerleader if you're not into that. Especially if you're not into it. Not only you can learn about tricks, you can learn about whatever else. If you're not into it and you're just doing it for him, it's him or your friends. Because I know a lot of, like I said, just girls in general want to be a cheerleader so bad. Especially once you hear about high school. Oh my god, I want to be a cheerleader. What do you mean?
They put it in all these movies. Now you think you're the best in pop because you're a cheerleader?
It's not that serious.
Are you serious?
I promise. Our opinion is way far off from a lot of the other YouTube videos you probably watch.
But just know we're the realest with y'all, because we've been through it in high school.
They'll tell you, well, just always respect the teachers and do what you can to get by and do what you can to get good grades. but stick by yourself and listen to the Paultwins because they gonna tell you what to do.
And it's easy for us because we have each other always. All the time. But if
so
you
don't really
shy,
need friends. I don't really care about friends, but
if you're shy, it's gonna be a lot harder. But I feel like if you're shy, meet another shy person. It's gonna be hard for y'all to meet, but then at least you know you're on the same page.
Yeah, because why would you want to go up to somebody rah and then now you're uncomfortable? Right. That just doesn't. I tried.
I feel like try and meet somebody that has the same.
All the stuff that we telling you, though, let's just let y'all know this now. All the stuff that we telling you, we experienced firsthand. Stuff that it's like our opinion because it happened to us.
Don't steal somebody's boyfriend. If you don't want the whole school hating you.
Alright, just don't do it. Alright, I'm not gonna get into it.
I mean, oh, you know what?
She really put it in there. Don't steal somebody's boyfriend. I'm not gonna say that though, because all my friends say the same thing. All my friends say the same thing. If there's a guy that we like, we're gonna go after him. Period.
Yeah, that's just always how we've been now. Like
and it never really mattered because all of our friends like the same people. So whenever like it sound bad.
That sound bad. That's always how we've been. I'm not
gonna say. Listen. All of our friends, we all had the same.
Just hold on.
No, we all had the same type. So like, if
but this is from middle school. Like,
we all had. So I mean, mind you,
our whole
from middle school to
kind of dated you.
It's weird. Just listen. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Like from middle school to high school, it's a completely different environment.
They signing off right now. I can feel it.
I know y'all wanna skip, but just give me 1 second to convince you.
Yes.
Just at least let you understand a little bit.
Yeah.
Middle school to high school is a completely different experience, and we wasn't with the same people. But we went from Brooklyn to Long Island, so not only was it just a different school, a different experience, it's a whole different environment. It's everything is
different people.
It's different.
Weirder people.
Different everything. And now you going into freshmen, so all of the freshmen are new. Not here. Everybody knew each other. Everybody came from. Not only did they come from the same school, they was already in the school for high school. So that's besides the point. Listen,
from middle school.
From middle school. All of our friends had the same type. So whenever one of them broke up, it would be like, I mean, listen.
It'd be like I'm next.
Before we even got together,
before
they even got together, it would be like, I mean, we kind of like them. One of them, it was like one.
We all knew, so it was never no snake.
I think it was like 5 of us. So here's the guy. There's all 5 of us. I mean, we all kind of like him. He goes up to 2. I mean, you got him first. So they break up. So can I? You can. So but then we did.
It sound bad.
It don't sound good,
but the whole stealing boyfriend thing, it's like
it just shouldn't matter to you that much. I feel like
it's not that, because obviously y'all know it was Kima, but it's not that she like we're not saying like somebody's dating somebody. Oh, I'm gonna date them instead. Like that's weird. Like we're not saying do that.
Yeah.
But
I would never.
She didn't know, and it happened. So we're just saying, if you don't want to go through, we went through those.
Right, especially as a freshman. I mind you, it's when it.
And I forgot my dad was in 9th grade. Like
right, as a freshman, it's probably not gonna mean nothing, but like because y'all all knew, but everybody knew everybody there, so it became a big thing because now everybody knows like. He's dating somebody else and she's still the boyfriend. First of all, I ain't still nobody's boyfriend. I will if I want to. That's point blank. I don't care. But I'm not telling y'all to do it. All I'm saying is, here's what I really want y'all to get out of this whole thing. Because I know we sound crazy right now. Relationships don't mean it, especially in high school. So unless you know for sure that you better marry this person, or you don't know for sure that you better marry the person,
right,
don't be so caught up on either being the one that's stealing a boyfriend or getting a boyfriend stolen from. Because if he moved on, then you gotta say sayonara. You gotta say sayonara and either focus on yourself or get somebody new to make him jealous. It's two-way street. But if you're the person stealing the boyfriend, first of all, I mean, you pick your poison. I don't know what you guys. I kind of accepted my fate, but at the same time, it's the same token. And whether you knew or didn't know, and my teacher told me this straight up. She was like, "Kim, I don't care if you knew. I don't care if you didn't know. Nobody should be doing the most about a high school relationship in the first place, and it don't matter. None of that shit matters.
Like you're mad."
It's done. None of it. All of it's done. Like it don't matter. None of it. Well,
just talking about this just make me think. Who wants to date in high school anyway? It's so messy. That's what I say. Just don't date nobody in high school.
I just don't feel like
in your school.
Y'all not gonna listen to us, but you really should, because I feel like when you get to being a senior,
we're gonna be the realest people y'all ever hear on YouTube. Okay,
so we're gonna tell y'all right now, you don't need to date. And personally, if we was watching this video as freshmen, we would be like, "What you mean? We dating regardless." Hello. But then we would come back and be like, "We shouldn't have," because it's not that serious. It don't matter. Like,
so just listen.
Just having a boyfriend or a girlfriend does not matter at all. It
especially
really
when you're really after college. I mean, after high school is college. Like, you're not going. Yo. Me and my boyfriend and Kim want to all go to the same school, but who's to say we get accepted? Who's to say we get accepted into the same school? Right.
Y'all not going to the same place.
Because it's in at that here. If it's not about anything else, about the drama, oh, he's good to you, she's good to me. Okay, cool. The second y'all get into the same school, you're telling me you're gonna make you living in Virginia and this one living in Arizona work? Are you serious?
Come on, like,
let me come to find out those two are actually close. Okay, anyways, y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Like,
you cross the border,
places.
And because you've been loving him since high school, now what? You're gonna find somebody in college for sure, though, for sure. So I just don't want to say like don't live up on your little high school relationships, but I feel like just if you're a freshman, don't give any thought into it.
Yes.
If you're not already in one, then listen to us when we tell you you don't need to.
That's the one thing I'm actually scared of. Having a boyfriend now, we do last, and then we don't go to the same place.
Exactly. Like why even worry about that when you can just do you? 40 minutes in. Like, y'all want real advice? Okay, we're gonna make this quick, and we're gonna get on relationships.
We gotta get on jobs. That's it.
Always bring gum. Don't give it to everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna do a speed round, and then we're gonna get into jobs.
Okay.
Always bring gum.
Always have cash on you.
Always have cash on you. There's definitely vending machines, and if you don't eat school lunch, you can't eat up in vending, because we do. It's not healthy, but we do it all the time.
I mean, they're healthy enough.
Yeah, it's alright.
They never have the real good stuff in it.
That's true, actually. That's healthy.
Don't skip class. But we're not mad if you do.
I'm not gonna say not to skip class.
Matter of fact, I'm not. Oh, don't skip class. Okay.
Y'all don't know what was just said before this, but don't skip class.
Don't skip class.
Like, no, the real stuff. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you if you do skip class, but don't. Just don't do it. Like,
if you need a break, just
don't
take a break, like in guidance or something.
Right? Don't do drugs. Like, if you really needed a break,
if you
go to
guidance. Yes, like how you were speaking on that.
Because I'm just saying, most people just skip and go ahead. That's what guidance is there for. So why don't you go to guidance? Like, I actually need a break from this class. I just need a break overall. Go to guidance. Why don't you skip in the gym? Go to other classes. That's just skipping in the gym. Like the bathroom.
I wouldn't know.
That just hit. That just hit. Yeah, I just lost this.
Please don't procrastinate. If you start off as a freshman procrastinating, it's gonna get worse.
Oh yeah.
My procrastination is so bad, and I be knowing
it works for the right people, but don't do it.
My work is right here. I'll take it. I'll be like, come on, Kimura. Like, it literally is one more day. You had a week, and I'm still gonna grab my iPad and watch YouTube till I have 3 hours left. It get bad. Like, the crazy part is I'm watching the YouTube, thinking about the work, and I'm still not gonna do it.
I mean, like I said, if you get it done at the right time, then.
But yeah, one thing about me, everything always work out for me. Even let's say
both of us.
Even if I couldn't even finish it the day before because I really did wait an hour before. Next thing you know, the teacher says nobody did it, or that he was gonna give us an extra day. I don't know, but everything was work out for me, baby. So
I'm not gonna tell you, like I said, we say don't smoke, don't date, don't drink, whatever.
But just definitely don't. Yes, that's what I was about to say. Just why? I
just feel like people get suspended left and right for that. Do it at home. Like, what's the point of bringing it to school?
Literally. Do it before school. Do it after
school. And some of y'all bring it to school and don't even use it. So why do you have it? We don't smoke, vape, none of that. So we don't know.
Yeah, I just don't get the addiction to it. It's I really don't.
Like, why would you ever? Like, why would you just? What's the point? Why are you so addicted to it? You gotta bring it to school. That makes no sense to me. Well, like, you really gotta hit that.
Who wants to be fried in school?
We
Like,
wouldn't
that's
understand.
what I always
so
think about. Why do you want to be fried in school?
we would never understand, but I don't really want to understand.
A really weird one, but try to do community service as early as possible because you're not going to do it later and you may not have time later either.
You know, we gotta
and it's
try
great
and
for
find
college.
something. We gotta try and find something now.
Yeah, and we're seniors, like we said, we don't really want to be doing
And
community service.
you're not really gonna care about this, but this actually means a lot to me. Please respect the janitors and their space. I don't care if it's the cafeteria. I don't care if it's the bathroom. Respect the janitors. Respect their space. Respect that they have to clean
But
up.
that's not freshman advice. That's just in general.
I mean, yeah, but then a lot of people, especially freshmen who came that way, thinking, having that mindset, then they see a senior not caring and they do the same thing. No, come on, that's just in general. Like, don't do that.
I love the janitors. They're always the cutest. They're the sweetest.
Yeah, I think that came out wrong, but like they're nice people and they work there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you ever want to make their life any harder?
Got one. And I need to listen to this too. Stuff like art, music, especially gym. Definitely art though, but I'm just saying all of these you have to care about just as much as your academic classes. Like me and Kima are miserable. I mean, she's finally gotten okay. I'm so miserable at gym. It's terrible. Like that I literally don't even have 100 in the class, and that's like the easiest one.
Y'all should never not have a 100 in gym
Yeah.
unless they do enough attendance and maybe you miss.
She's also the goal. Like,
Yeah, if you miss the day. If you miss the day and that forces it, okay, whatever. But if you really be there every day, you do what you can to get a 100. Because if you don't, then
like
it's a
basically A's and maybe the lowest a B minus on my report card. Is it even a B minus? I think it's an A minus. Yeah, B minus. What's I'm saying? B plus. B plus. But I think it's an A minus. But all I'm saying is like, in one of the lowest is my gym class because I don't care about it and it's just so boring. When I don't have gym with somebody I like, mind you, like we said, coming from Brooklyn to Long Island, everything was different.
It's different here.
When in Brooklyn,
There's
we was with our
units.
class.
From you might think, yo.
Yes, you be with your grade in Brooklyn, and you're with your class, and maybe even join a different grade that's like another class in your grade. But I'm with 12th, 9th, 10th, 11th,
from September to June, all we do is walk in gym.
Oh,
how am I getting a grade on walking? I don't understand that whatsoever. So if you, especially if you're, it doesn't matter where you are, but if you're in the city and you do have units, participate because you need them points. I don't understand how I'm getting points taken off.
I used to have gymnastics in gym. That was lit.
I was waiting, but I thought they would say stuff because I would even hear the teacher say because when we came,
I was even thinking about like they really don't have us do anything.
It was Google Meet when we came, so I would be like, they're just walking around because it's I came in 10th grade, they had us walking, they had us doing just volleyball or maybe basketball. There's no units. It's the same thing every day. It's the same thing every day.
I don't know if that's gonna be for you.
I don't know if that's y'all school, but we don't remember it being like that.
Like units, if you don't know,
or maybe in high school, it's like
maybe
that
they
too.
don't even know.
Maybe
like, if you're coming from where we are now, like you might. Units is like one like semester you'll do, or like a couple weeks you'll do soccer, basketball, gymnastics,
volleyball.
So we're gonna keep saying the same words.
Yeah.
Tennis, baseball.
I never did tennis. So.
They
do dodgeball too.
Yeah.
They don't play games. Nothing. You just walk. And if you get lucky, you play basketball by choice. The teacher don't tell you play basketball by choice. There don't nothing go on in especially in our school for them to be giving anything other than 100s. That don't make no sense.
I'm saying like, how are you even grading me? You don't even know like you're not even doing anything. Like this is. But okay. But
take AP classes if you can,
but don't stress it.
If it's in freshman year, if you can't do it, actually I will say get it over freshman year because you don't want to be doing it. They be saying
don't get it. I wouldn't say do it in freshman year. I feel like
then do it 10th grade.
Yeah. Because you only feel to expect.
I'm just saying 10th and 11th is gonna be your hardest year, especially 11th, and then they force it on 11th graders, but that's it. That's your last year before senior year, and you're not gonna want to do it then. So
I have ones this year.
Yeah, I do too, and I'm not excited about it after already taking an AP. But if you feel like you have the right mindset to take an AP class in freshman year, I say do it. Definitely get it over with.
But
please.
if you're not trying to take like extra years in college and like need extra credits, you don't have to take an AP. So I'm just saying, like as a regular student, don't just choose to take an AP because either your parents, your teachers, or what's are telling you to take one and that you need one. You don't need one.
Why would they charge for lunch?
We used to go out for lunch in middle school,
and now we can't.
Since
and
sixth
now,
grade.
and no, it's because they only let seniors go out. Now seniors can't go out. What? Are you serious, bro? I'm not even gonna speak that into the air. Like, because
we've been going out since 6th grade. Now we can't go out 9th, 10th, 11th.
6 years later, so we still can't go
12?
out. Well, no, we went out from 6 to 8. Well, we didn't go out, but you were able to go out from 6 to 8.
That's what I'm saying.
And
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. We have to wait.
That don't make no sense. It's a different like district, it's different curriculum, whatever. But why wouldn't you trust your high schoolers to go out for lunch? That makes no sense. And then they're gonna take it away from the seniors after telling them they can't go out for lunch. They take that like
we
this.
can't wait for the schedules to come. No, we waiting on.
I'm telling you, we just want the schedules to come out to see what's in our class.
Y'all don't even know.
Half of it.
Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
In my near. Thinking to my Shut up, Kima.
What?
Thinking to my near.
Alright, yeah, we tend to ramble now, so we kind of just gonna end this because it's been like 50 minutes at this point.
Yeah. Don't use your phone if you're not supposed to use your phone.
I use your phone.
Kima!
Don't never use your phone in class. I mean, never. Never use your phone in class. You should never be using your phone. If your teacher tells you to put away your phone, you should definitely put it away. If you were tempted, make sure to put it in your locker. Always make sure to have 3 pens and a pencil. Make sure to carry your notebooks. Carry an extra notebook because you're always gonna have to be prepared.
Always carry a calculator.
Always carry a calculator. Always be prepared.
A ruler and a compass.
Be alert.
Not a compass.
She just ruined it. Be alert. Be aware. Be precise. Stay in school.
We got 5 hours till we're out of work, y'all. I just want to go home. Try and overdo it with the dress code ever.
Don't worry about that dress code. And that's
why does she keep doing this to me?
I'm sorry. Wait. I thought you were trying to say like don't worry about the dress code.
I'm saying like where would you want, but just don't OD. Like
okay, don't drag it. But I'm saying like really, if you got a way of expressing yourself, you want to wear something, and that's something I really will say because some of the stuff I really have to cut out. All right, but I will say. Wear what you want to wear. I'm not telling you to wear something that's like this.
Because your
butt is falling out of your pants. Come on. Ain't it's winter time. Why you got shorts on?
Just add on. Sorry. I just keep adding little things. I really just want y'all to know.
But don't worry about it.
Me and Kim don't eat breakfast. And we really started this a while ago. Like years ago.
I guess now we're just trying not to eat it.
It's just like you don't want bad. I mean, especially when
you
figure out your
sign. What are you talking about?
School?
Yes,
we're all drained. Be quiet.
She's drained.
Be quiet. Let's eat, okay?
Yeah, but definitely eat it. We're not even playing about that one because
we really don't. We don't. We go all day without eating until we sneak out.
We eat fast food later. And then we eat fast food later in the day. Like it's been from breakfast, lunch, and now it's going on like. And then we get out later, so now it's maybe like 5 o'clock. We're finally eating. And we didn't eat all day, except for some reduced fat chips. Except maybe some reduced fat chips. Like, we didn't eat all day, so y'all gotta eat. But I understand not wanting to eat. And if you can't go out, then you can't go out. You don't pack a lunch, and you can't eat, you don't want to eat school lunch, or you're not gonna afford school lunch. I understand.
Don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed to eat school.
That's true, yeah.
I'm saying that, but I mean, I'm not embarrassed to eat it. I hate school lunch.
Don't want to eat it.
School lunch is
disgusting.
disgusting.
Doesn't taste good.
This school is a
But if you can afford it and you need to eat, please eat the school lunch. Like, why wouldn't you eat it?
I haven't eaten school lunch literally.
And I was just like, I forgot how good
it really
this
been
was.
a year for me.
No, so I said it was nasty. Some of this stuff is nasty, but they always serve pizza and whatever else. I had their pizza and it was bomb. So if I gotta eat, I'm gonna eat. And my friends paid for it for me, so it was good.
And really, before last year when we had it like a little bit in 10th grade, we haven't had school lunch in years. No, the city school lunch, they just don't put in the effort.
Yeah. I really don't want to ramble. Hopefully we hit upon everything. We hope we helped you out. If you really are a freshman going into high school,
just bring your own lunch.
Whatever. If you're a freshman going into middle school, college, if it helps you in any sort of way, if y'all want us to make another one and add something in there, tell us what we should have added. Make sure to do it in the comments. We really actually do and help y'all out, because our freshman year was horrible. Our high school year was horrible. And we're ready to get out of here.
Our freshman year was online, so we want y'all to enjoy. High school is supposed to be enjoyable. It's still school, so I'm not gonna be one of those.
If you one of those people that make friends fly high, do you? But if you shy,
don't make the wrong friends doing too much.
And
I hate a female that just do too much.
And you need help, you can come to us always. Our DMs are open, our comments are open. So talk to us.
Yes, guys,
we love y'all forever. So we gonna be seniors. So we gonna let y'all know a little. So I'm being serious.
We gonna be the big. We gonna be the big fish.
Look, I probably recorded a good hour.
We gonna be the big fish for real.
Yeah.
It's already 1 o'clock.
Damn, when we started 12?
No, I'm just saying, like, we've been here. It's time to go home.
I was gonna say, in June when you start to think about it more, because it's right around the corner, but throughout all of school, I don't care. And these last 2 years of high school,
I think about the next break. I'm like, damn, we're back again.
Nah, but the last 2 years of school have gone by really fast for me.
It went by fast, but can we get back to summer? Like, I don't want to be here.
Well, our summers are boring, so.
They're boring, but.
Summer's boring, school's boring. Like, what do you want me to do? Meet me in the middle here. Like, I don't know. What am I supposed to wish for? I'm staying in the present.
The break. The break.
We're on break. 2 months and we've been here, stuck. This thing.
And we're out here.
No, I tried to. Alright, y'all. My name's Kima.
My name's Kamora, and we're out here.
If y'all really did start high school, though, make sure to tell us how your first day was, especially if you were a freshman. Bye, guys.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man.